We are late, and that's my bad, but we made it. We're here. Got to talk some baseball. Thursday shows are always fun because there's always baseball going on, like while we're doing the show.
Yeah,
and I kind of like that a lot.
What game are you watching right now?
Well, I literally just ran in my house, ran upstairs. So I did have the Boston game on before, like on the drive home.
Yeah,
and got to see Boston. Sweep the Orioles, take care of business. I thought we were gonna sneak one. I thought the Orioles were gonna sneak one. Obviously, you hope they were, but the Orioles are just so god awful.
Yeah, they've really fallen off. It's bad.
No, they're really bad. Oh, damn, I didn't even get my laundry basket out of the way. But that's the game I had on. What game do you have on now? I'll throw it on too.
I've been flipping back and forth between Pirates, Cardinals, and then Rockies, Astros.
Is it Skeens Day?
Not Skeens Day. It was
Ashcraft. Bubba pitched yesterday too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know. Bubba went 4 scoreless yesterday, so I believe he's 8 innings in so far and has not allowed a run.
8 innings scoreless ball so far.
The
next Skeens, they did it again.
They did it again. Now he's about to pop out Sidney Sweeney. Then what? Then what will they say?
Dude, if that happens, oh God, it's over. I might become a Pirates fan, honestly.
Then the debate will be on. Bubba Chandler, let's look at it, dude. 8 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts. The whip is .50. He is so good. But we're here. We're here in the cut, and we are kind of approaching the time of year where the playoff contenders and playoff pretenders kind of make themselves very, very apparent. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you want to even talk about your team at all today. I will if you want to.
But hey, man, we're 2 in a row. We're back. Playoffs are back on.
All right, fuck it. I'll bite. What is the mood check?
If you had asked me 48 hours ago, I would have said that I'm probably standing on the bridge, 1 foot off the ledge, the 2nd foot ready to propel myself off. But thank God for that first inning Tuesday night, and thank God for Nolan Jones yesterday. And now here we are. Both feet are firmly planted back down on the ledge, and we're taking a step back. We're taking a step back. The playoffs are behind somewhere. We gotta find our way back there rather than this ledge of despair that I'm staring at.
Yeah, it does. It seemed like maybe Nolan saved the season. I'm surprised he finally wanted to lift a baseball is the big thing, right?
I mean, of all the people to save a season in that sort of way, like Nolan Jones was my least, expected person. I mean, he is the guy who hadn't had an extra base hit since I think July 11th was the date.
Yeah.
He had not hit a home run since June. Just has barely been playing. Everyone's calling for his head for him to be DFA'd. And now one swing of the bat changes a lot of people's outlook. And now you have people clamoring that we got to play him the rest of the way this year to see what he has for next year. But regardless, Nolan Jones, savior yesterday. I mean,
you guys are so dramatic, man. He's really not good.
Again, I'm of the belief that our outfield next year probably doesn't include him. I would like to see a Quan, Kafis, and DeLauder outfield. So,
where does Angel fit in for you? Or is Angel not a part of the future plans, you think?
I mean, my stance from the get-go is that Angel is kind of a super utility guy.
Really?
Yeah. I've said that since the start.
I don't remember. I thought you wanted to try him in center for a little bit and see how it worked.
Oh yeah,
so is there room on this team for 2 super utility guys, him and Steeman?
Probably. I mean, guards carry super utility guys on the bench all the time. I think having those 2 guys as bench players is kind of perfect.
Got you. I think I might move. I mean, 2 super utility feels like a lot. Also, it feels early for Angel to be kind of tagged as a super utility player, at least in my opinion. But
yeah, I think he's just. I'd love it if he proved me wrong, but just so much this year has been disappointing for him at the plate that
he's 22.
Mm-hmm. I know. But again, that's my outlook. I think the best version of this team, he's a great super utility guy. I think there's nothing wrong with that.
Got you. I don't know. I think it's a little early to designate him as super utility. Let's see. Let's look at similar hitters. What does Savant like as his profile? Okay, 0.77. Ian Happ.
20 similar batters. Where are you seeing that? I'm seeing 2025 Zach McKinstry.
Yeah, I'm looking at the full chart. I don't know if you ever do the full scale thing.
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
here
a lot of these guys are what we call super utility guys, right?
Yeah. I do see a Willie Castro in there.
Again, super utility. Like these are all, look, I mean, the majority of these guys are just good bench players, right?
There's a Brendan Donovan.
Again, super utility.
Brendan, what?
I mean, look, I would say
Brendan Donovan is wait. Brendan Donovan is not super utility. What did you just do there? What was that?
He has been in the past. He's better now.
No, Brendan Donovan is absolutely an everyday player.
Yeah. But a lot again, you're missing
a lot
the
of them
point
are,
that
but
80% of these guys,
yeah,
80% of these guys are super utility. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that you need good super utility guys to come in off the bench, can provide defense late in games, can provide options to pinch hit. Just creates everything easier.
Yeah, that's fair. I think he's got more upside than that naturally, but that's just me personally.
Yeah.
We'll see kind of what he becomes. He's been really bad against four-seam fastballs this year.
He's been really bad as a left-handed hitter is what the problem is. If you look at his splits, his handedness splits, it's been really bad lefty versus righty. So I think that's the biggest thing for me is that I want to see him. I mean, you look at his OPS versus right-handed pitching is 535. I mean, that's like as bad as it gets among Major League Baseball. As a right-handed hitter, OPS is 827. So, I mean, shit, maybe it's time to maybe just kind of make him a platoon guy.
Yeah, I mean, you want to have both sides. You want to, I mean, obviously, like, again, he's only like 23. I guess, like, you know, there's like the game that you play with the Guardians. Like, do you want to like wait around for a kid to grow and waste Hosey's prime, or do you want to like plug him in and have him be the best version he can right now and then worry about the development stuff a little bit later?
Yeah. And I get depending on what they do in the offseason, I love him as a utility. I think it's perfect for his skill set. So
I would like him. I would like him in New York. Could he be Caballero?
Yeah.
Shout out Cap. Now he's not near Cap. But you feel good. You guys feel good. How many games are you guys out of the playoffs?
We were 5 entering play today because I believe the Mariners did win yesterday against the
Mariners beat the Padres yesterday.
Yeah, so you look at the wild card standings, we are 5 games back. So
confidence level that you guys are going to get in?
I'd put it at a 35%.
35%. Okay,
yeah.
That's fair.
Obviously, 5 games out, a lot of work to do. But I honestly, a lot of it is that we control our own destiny to a degree. Starting this upcoming or starting tomorrow. What am I saying? It's Thursday already. We have a series against Seattle in what'll be a huge series in determining kind of where this team goes in the playoff race. And then after that, we take on Boston next week. So again, another team that is ahead of us in the wild card standing. So I don't know. I'm excited. I think if we rattle off a couple series wins, we're right back in this thing. So
should Brian Wu get Cy Young votes?
I mean, he's probably not top 3 for me.
Who's top 3?
In no particular order, Scuba,
Crochet,
Hunter Brown.
Oh.
Why is Wu in your top 3?
Yeah, I have him slightly ahead of Hunter Brown.
Okay.
And I think the fact that he's a horse. You know, yesterday was his first start of the year that he didn't complete 6 innings.
Really? How many innings does he have on the year?
Let's take a look. He's got 164.
Okay. So slightly ahead of Brown. Brown is at 155 2/3.
But I'm telling you, dude, the only start he didn't go all 6 innings. Like, that's an unbelievable streak.
Yeah, crazy streak. But no, I think I still would lean Hunter Brown. He's got the K stuff and his whip.
You've like swung that way kind of aggressively.
Yeah. It's just become a huge factor for me, I think, in determining like elite level of starting pitching.
But here we go. Like,
Hunter Brown, I mean,
he's got a better ERA.
Run value. Hunter Brown has Wu cleared by a bit.
Well, run value values the strikeout stuff too. But I guess the ERA thing I think is also run value. But I think to have an under 1 whip and more innings, I value that.
Hunter Brown's 1.01, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying like,
I'll give it to you.
It's like I guess like I won't like go. I'll go strikeouts if like things are equal.
Yeah.
I won't go strikeouts if things are not equal.
Mm-hmm.
But Wu's been really good. He's been the ace of that team, that staff.
Yeah, and I thank God we avoid him because he's the kind of guy that would just carve up the current state of our roster.
Yeah, he's got one of those unique fastballs for shit sure.
Yeah. We got Kirby on Friday, Gilbert on Saturday, and Sunday we take on Bryce Miller. So I mean, not that any of those guys are, easy tasks. I think I've always been
Bryce Miller is absolutely an easy task. His ERA is 6, dog.
Yeah, he's been bad this year. I guess I didn't realize
he's been horrendous.
What a fall off, dude. You're talking about a guy with a .98 whip last year in 180 innings. I didn't realize how bad he's been.
He's been horrendous, and George Kirby's ERA is over 4.
Yeah, but Kirby's a good pitcher.
He gets hit hard, doesn't he?
I mean,
yes.
Yeah.
That's the only way that your whip would be that low and your ERA.
I still think high. Kirby's a really good pitcher. He's had a down year, but I wouldn't say that he's an easy guy to face by any means.
Yeah, I mean, I guess not easy. You guys don't have like bats that hit the ball hard because that's what he is. He gives up hard contact when he gives up contact.
Yeah.
But his average exit velo is 90 miles per hour, which is way too high for a pitcher of his caliber. And his off-speed stuff has been really bad this year.
Yeah, but I still like him a lot. I think that's a guy that in the playoffs could really turn it on because he's another workhorse. I mean, all those guys are workhorses.
I mean, he's been less of one this year because he's been getting hit hard a good amount. He did, I think, got a late start as well.
He missed the first year. Yeah, what he didn't pitch till May 20th. I know he started.
Yeah, he missed the block of the year. He's only got 17 starts.
Yeah, and those first couple starts really set him back. I mean, but you look at the last few months, he's been pretty solid. June finished with a 3.18 ERA and a 1.0 whip. July 3.07 ERA, 1.06 whip. And then the one bad start against the Mets kind of ruined his overall stats for August, but are still solid. 3.8 ERA, the 1.35 whip isn't great.
Yeah, I mean, you guys got to beat Bryce Miller, dude. If Seattle does not make the postseason after all the selling they did, that is going to be horrendous for them.
All the buying they did,
or buying, buying, selling your young kids, but all the buying they did.
Yeah, we definitely.
Because if you guys take this series, it looks rough-ish for them. No, it doesn't.
We'd be 4 back if we took the series. A sweep would put us 2 games back, which would be huge. But really, I mean, I like our chances in all 3 games. Gavin, I think, has been better than Gilbert this year. Gilbert has kind of taken a step back a little bit from where he was last year. He went from a 3.23 ERA and a 0.89 whip last year to, again, still solid numbers. But he's also getting hit hard too. His average exit velo is worse than George Kirby's on the year. Funny enough.
Yeah, 91.1 miles per hour.
But I like
2.9.
Yeah, I like Gavin over him. I like Bybee over Bryce Miller. The question mark will be tomorrow. We have Logan Allen, who I think is. I still don't know why he's in the rotation over Joey Cantillo, but I don't know. I'm a big Logan Allen hater.
Yeah, I think Logan's been better than Gavin this year. Right?
What?
Logan Gilbert?
Oh, I thought you meant Logan Allen. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, I'm just looking at Logan Gilbert comparatively. I think he's been a little bit better. Like lower whip.
Yeah. Maybe my recency bias because Gavin's been on such a fucking tear recently.
Yeah, I think Logan Gilbert's been better. I mean, he's got the face. I mean, shit, you're the strikeout guy sporting a 34.7% K rate.
Yeah, he's a big strikeout guy.
Yeah, Gavin's like double-digit percentage behind that.
Yeah,
dude, Gavin's got to clean up the walks. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. I mean, he goes as his control goes. I mean, you look at the starts and when he has multiple walks, that's kind of That's kind of
no, that'll be a fun matchup though, because they're both giants, right? Yeah, 6'6", 250, 6'6", 215. So Logan's a little bit more wiry, but that's gonna be a really fun one. One of the things that you guys are gonna catch along the way, I'm pretty sure, is the Rangers, Ben's Rangers. You guys just got swept by them, but Evaldi out for the year.
I know. After he was on a fucking tear. He wasn't qualified for the major league lead in ERA, but I think he would have been leading the majors.
Yeah, he was so good, dude.
I mean,
they said they really have like DeGrom in his prime, and then somebody cosplaying DeGrom in his prime. He was on a ridiculous
0.73 ERA in 130 innings. I mean,
he was gonna get to the mark, I believe, in terms of innings pitched, right? Because how many do you need? How many innings did he have pitched?
I don't know what the qualified number was, but he's at 130 right now, so I'd assume it's probably.
So I think you need 150.
Okay, yeah. I don't know what it was off the top of my head, but look, I mean, just shit, man. His pitching run value is 99th percentile, best in the business.
Yeah, he was fantastic. And then I saw the prophecy fulfilled itself. Peraza and Higgy.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Just some comedy. So your guys' next series is Seattle. Does that start tonight?
It starts tomorrow. We're off tonight.
Tomorrow. Okay, you guys are off today. Okay.
Yeah, but home against Seattle. So tomorrow starts the first of, I think, 17 consecutive games in a row for Cleveland. So that stretch is going to kind of make or break our season, because in that stretch we play Seattle, Boston, both teams currently in the wild card that we're chasing. 4 more against Tampa, who we just played. That's kind of, right behind us in the standings, a team we got to fend off. And then 4 against Kansas City, who's also leapfrogged us in the standings in the last few weeks, before 3-game set against the White Sox before our next off day. So 4 straight series, against kind of big time, wild card opponents. So this is the stretch. This is the make or break. I think in these next 17 games, you got to rattle off kind of 12, 13 wins to really feel good about your chances.
Was the Suarez start to the year a Linsanity run? Since getting traded to Seattle, batting average 189, on base percentage 260. His slugging is 433, down 100 points, and his OPS is under 700.
I did see that. I also will say that he's been red hot in the last, I think they did. I was watching that game the other day, and they kind of pulled up his first 11 games since being traded and his last 11. But I mean, you look at his last 15 games now overall, he's slugging 596, 5 home runs. So he's kind of figured it back out again. It looked to me like it was kind of a maybe back in Seattle jitters to start.
Pressing a little bit.
Yeah, pressing a little bit, getting thrusted into the middle of that lineup and playoff run. But he's been, I mean, I was paying close attention.
He went yard yesterday, right?
Yeah, he went yard yesterday. I think he went yard each of the last 2 games. Yeah, he went yard on Tuesday as well. So he's kind of heating up a bit, which is huge for that lineup. I mean, you're talking about those first 5 hitters, man. Randy's hot. Julio's all of a sudden got 25 home runs. He's been hot. Naylor isn't hitting for power, but you don't need him to because of the power surrounding him. He's still hitting close to 300. And then you got the 2 big thumpers, Eugenio with 40 plus and Cal with in the 50.
Yeah, Cal's not going to win MVP, by the way. I don't think he's going to win it. I think it's too late unless he gets to 60.
Gotcha. Yeah, I like him to win it, but
why? It doesn't make sense.
I told you last time.
Just because you hate Aaron.
No, I think you got to reward a catcher for doing something that's never been done before at the position.
That's not a real thing.
It's still pretty close. Aaron minus 160, Cal plus 130 in odds.
Yeah, he'd be but 0 for 3 Ks yesterday. They won't get it. He won't get it done.
Yeah, 1 game is going to ruin his chances.
Yeah, they won't, especially dude. If Seattle misses the playoffs, it's cooked.
That would be a brutal blow for him.
Because here we go. Their lineup is better than New York's lineup.
Really? Who has the better weighted runs created plus?
We do, because our best player has a ridiculous WRC plus. But I think someone did it. If you remove Aaron and Cal, Seattle has better WRC plus.
Okay.
Which would check out, dog. Like they don't have a Volpe weight in their lineup.
Hey, neither do you anymore. He's been benched.
No, we'll see. Like, I think he's playing today. Let me see.
Is he really?
Well, even if here we go. No matter who like plays, it's not like that position is going to bring down the WRC plus.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, qualified hitters. Yeah, I mean, you look at overall OPS. Cal. Well, I guess you'd have to throw. Let's go to where's Eugenio, and then Naylor. Yeah, I mean, you have basically two guys in Seattle with an OPS over 800. And in New York, you have
they only have two guys with the OPS over 800.
Yeah, just Cal and Eugenio. You have five guys with an OPS over 800.
We have a lot, but I thought I saw the WRC plus as a whole for them.
Yeah, I'd be kind of shocked by that because I think you guys have the more balanced lineup because their lineup kind of falls off after those five. I mean, JP Crawford's been pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'd have to look at what Polanco's been this year.
Yeah, Polanco is, I'll tell you right now, I just had his stats up. He's got a 773 OPS, 20 bombs. So he's honestly, he's been better than Crawford. Crawford's at a 711 OPS.
Yeah, and the OPS plus is over it's 120.
Okay.
And like, like in comparison, like that's like higher than like Dominguez and McMahon and Volpe.
Yeah, I wasn't even talking about those guys. I think you look at your lineup, you probably
like so our front five. I mean, our front five, Grish. I mean, what's Trent Grisham's WRC plus? I mean, not WRC plus, OPS plus. It's annoying trying to find WRC plus.
I know, dude. It's just Baseball Reference so much easier to navigate.
Yeah, 127.
Yeah.
And then I think Belly's at 130.
Belly's 127 as well.
They're all the same.
Ben Rice is 130.
130 or 1? Oh yeah, 130. I thought he was 134. That would be WRC plus.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty even.
Yeah, Polanco, man, gets no love because he's a terrible defender, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean it's funny. He's kind of resurrected his career because I feel like he was starting to trend towards being ass.
So they had him DHing for big chunks this year.
Yeah, he still is. I mean, he doesn't really qualify for fielding run value, but it's not good.
He does not qualify for outs above average either.
Dude, he had a 651 OPS last. He was ass last year. He has resurrected his career.
Well, no, but in 2023, his OPS was 789.
Yeah.
So, like, I think it was more likely just he had a down year last year.
Yeah. Yeah, first year in Seattle. I guess I thought big things for him being in that lineup.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of protection.
Yeah, you're right. That's really he's had two kind of outlier years, 2020, which is COVID, so I won't even count that, and then 2024, the only years he's had a below 700 OPS.
Yeah. Yeah, 2023 was, I mean, everything was LA sweet spot. And then 21 was good too. Yeah, good player, not a great player. I think was he was a number one overall, or not number one, but close to a top prospect, wasn't he?
In Minnesota system, I can check.
Yeah, I feel like he was. I feel like he was a part of that group. He was never the top prospect actually, because that was Byron Buxton.
Yeah, I was gonna say what must have been Buxton, but when did he debut? He debuted in 2014. So we'll look at 2013 prospect rankings for the Twins. I don't remember him.
I think he debuted in 2015.
All right. 2013, he's not even in their top 20. 2014. Yeah, he was, I mean, yeah, he was their eighth best prospect.
Yeah, I guess I just remember feeling like I heard his name a ton.
Yeah, I mean, they all came up around the same time. Buxton, Miguel Sanu was their number 2 prospect that year. Jose Barrios, Eddie Rosario, like those were the guys that they all came up with.
They had a little crew, man.
Yeah, they did. They were pretty, solid team for a while. And I don't know when they're going to be back after this trade deadline because they sold everyone.
So if we go through like each of the teams, like standing wise, do you think Seattle's a real contender for a World Series, or are they a pretender?
I think they're absolutely a contender. And it's funny because they're the team that we have the best chance to take down out of the wild card spot.
It just feels weird because they can't get it rolling.
I think they're a team that you absolutely don't want to face. I think they have the best rotation currently in the American League out of all the playoff teams, right? I mean, yeah, I think they do. Top to bottom. I mean, right? Do you have a rotation that's better top to bottom than theirs?
Is Houston's?
Houston, you can maybe make an argument with Framber, Hunter Brown. But then who's their 3? I guess in a playoff series. Christian Javier just came back from injury. I'm kind of on and off on him. I'm still giving Seattle the nod.
Yeah, you're probably right there. I mean, Detroit.
Dog, you take Scuba out the mix.
Dog, if you take fucking Brian Wu out the mix,
they're still better.
Yeah, that's right. You don't like Detroit. Well, Detroit's rotation issues. They're gonna run out of gas.
Well, they're already starting, dude. Morton had a blow up start in Oakland.
Yeah, I mean their group isn't bad. Casey Mize, I like.
Casey Mize is, I mean, again, he's just trending in the wrong direction. ERA at 3.95 now on the year. WHIP is at 1.3. Negative pitching run value. You look at Charlie Morton, who he was starting to heat up, but then he got banged around his last start. Yeah, I still don't think he's very good at all.
And like Jack Flaherty.
Yeah, Flaherty has been, not what they had hoped, right? He looked
dude. All those guys that left the Dodgers have been horrendous. Yeah. Walker Buehler, Dustin May, and Jack Flaherty have all been really bad. They've all been bad. Crazy. I mean, fuck, like in Boston, they have a lot that they got to fix. I mean, Walker Buehler's coming out of the bullpen now for them.
Yeah, I just saw that. No, honestly, I mean, you look at it's funny because they're the furthest ahead.
The AL has no pitching.
No, which is weird because I feel like for years past it was a very pitching dominant.
Yeah, like I think probably the Rangers, when healthy, had the best staff.
Oh, for sure, the Rangers would be the team that would contend with Seattle, but now with their current state of that.
Well, they've got a better staff than Seattle with Evaldi and DeGrom both healthy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they're fully healthy, they're absolutely the best. But yeah, right now
our rotation, we might have the best rotation in the AL. Right?
I mean,
I think we might have a better rotation than Seattle.
Not 1 through 5, right?
Well, playoffs is 1 through 4.
Okay. Well, who's your 4?
Yeah, we might have a better rotation than Seattle, 1 through 4.
Yeah, Luis Gil, nah, I'm gonna go Seattle.
Dog, what are our top 3? I mean, I'll give Wu the edge over Fried, but that's close.
Okay.
And then the next 2 were better. Rodon is better than their number 2.
Gilbert.
Yeah, Rodon's better than Gilbert.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But then who's your 3?
Schlitt Daddy. The Schlitter. Shake them Schlitties.
And then I think, I mean, in a playoff spot, I'm going Kirby over Schlitt.
Schlitt is better than Kirby this year, though.
Is
right?
He, though?
Right?
I mean, it's 8 starts, but honestly, they're almost, if you look at their Savant pages, they're almost even.
Cam has better temperament. He's more locked in.
Cam has a higher walk rate. They're almost even. Cam's got worse breaking stuff and a worse fastball.
Worse breaking stuff per the stuff plus numbers. Not when it comes to like go in there, go get it done.
So now you don't want to look at the analytics.
No, I do. I like the analytics. Cam Schiller just needs to work on his pitchability is all.
Yeah, I'll take Seattle.
No, I think honestly, you talked me into it. We have the best pitching rotation in the AL. Push comes to shove, we absolutely do. Because they're, I mean, they're trying to come with a 6 ERA against you guys. We don't have one of those in our rotation at all.
You also just said 1-4.
Yeah, well, 1-5 too. 1-4 we win. 1-5 we also win. It's shaky, and really, what that should say is like the AL pitching staffs are not very good.
Yeah, you could take New York. I'll take Seattle. That'd be a fun playoff series, though, to see that unfold.
I don't think we'll see them. I think you guys are going to catch them.
I would love to, but we got to take care of business this weekend.
Yeah,
I think if we sweep them, I'll feel really good. But at home, you got to take at least 2 out of 3. Get the, you win 2 out of 3. Then heading into September, you're 4 games out with a month to play. Like, it's very manageable.
Yeah. I guess we can go through the rest of the standings. Detroit is a contender or pretender? Probably contender.
I don't think so.
I mean, they've lost their last 4.
Yeah, they got swept by Oakland or fucking Sacramento Athletic, whatever you want to call them.
By the Fighting Nick Kurtz.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I'm still.
So you got Detroit as a pretender. Blue Jays.
They're a contender.
Boston?
Pretender for sure.
They don't have the pitching, dude.
Yeah.
The Yankees?
I would say you guys are a contender.
I think so too. We've got the highest WRC plus against playoff teams this year.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I had to, I think out of the only 2 out of the current 6 playoff teams in the AL, the 2 that I think are pretenders are Boston and Detroit.
Okay.
And I would almost say Houston, but since the deadline, I think their lineup has gotten a little deeper. I'm still not crazy about it because I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Correa and Christian Walker, so
they're gonna. I mean, their bodies are gonna start breaking down here in a sec.
And they did get Jordan back, and I think that's huge because I think he's without a doubt a top 5 hitter in the sport.
Phillies.
Oh, contender.
Did this last series against the Mets worry you at all?
Does nothing to me.
Okay.
I am a firm believer that the Mets. Now, here's the thing. I equally will say that I think the Mets are contenders.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, they're going to be one of those wild card spots. Milwaukee, do the right thing here.
Yeah.
So to say, it's time to acknowledge that was just one of the takes that missed this year. They're really good. They're contenders.
Yeah, and honestly, with Woodruff back, like that's the breaking point for me. Is I don't know if their lineup will hold, but I think their rotation can carry.
And they're all tough outs. They all work really good at bats. Cubs.
Pretenders
on the Cubs. Ooh.
Yeah, dude. PCA, talk about an insanity run, dude. He might be the prime candidate for
He's right, Javi Baez.
Yeah, dude. I just don't like their pitching outside of Matt Boyd.
Okay.
Imanaga's been too inconsistent for me.
Up and down.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're a team that's going to crumble.
Dodgers.
Until they prove me wrong, I have to say contender just solely because of the lineup.
They feel beatable this year.
They definitely do, but
they didn't feel beatable last year.
Yeah, you're right. If I had to rank that, I'd put the Phillies ahead of them.
Brewers.
I'd put the Brewers ahead of them.
Brewers swept them the last 2 times they played. I think about the Padres.
That's the one that I go back and forth on. It's funny because I keep waiting for their pitching to wake up. Especially, I'll look at you, Dylan Cease. Like, he's been the biggest kind of head scratcher.
Him and Zach Gallen have like similar fastball profiles, and they just haven't been able to play this year. Like it's been bad.
Yeah, and Cease, I thought was starting to put it together, but then I'm watching him pitch against Seattle the other day, and it seemed lost again. I mean, he had a stretch. Yeah, I mean, again, not really. He's had an ERA north of 4 in all but 1 month this year. He just hasn't been able to put it together for long stretches of time. He's getting the strikeouts like he always does, but man, he's walking guys too. Talk about a guy with control issues. I mean, 6 walks a couple starts ago against the Dodgers. He had 4 earned runs against the Giants, 4 earned runs against Seattle. Couldn't even make it through 5. Like, I don't know. San Diego, I'm going to say, is a pretender. Plus, Jackson Merrill's hurt. Their lineup is nice, but I just don't think they have the pitching to survive in October.
Sweetheart deal. Would you take it, Dylan Cease? for, we'll say, $10 million.
For Cease? Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, he's an undrafted free agent. He's an unrestricted free agent this next year.
He's going to go for way more than that.
Well, I think he's going to take a 1-year deal.
He might because of the down year, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll take a prove it deal.
Oh, I would pay him. I mean, in our organization, I would throw however much money at him to get him. Because
28 years old. I think he's going to take a 1 year and then try to capitalize as a 29-year-old and just go crazy.
Yeah.
And then I guess the Reds. Is it time to give up on the Reds making the playoff dream?
I'm not giving up just yet. Again, 4.5 back, kind of same spot as Cleveland. The bottom line is that they gotta start stringing together series wins. I mean, what they just got swept by the Dodgers, which that is again a series that kind of was like a prove it series. Like how close are they? That obviously was a massive step back. I'm not going to mail in the season.
Now it gets tricky for them. I mean, they got St. Louis. They need to sweep St. Louis, but they got Toronto, New York, San Diego, Athletics, and the Athletics are a tough get to right now.
Yeah. I mean, you look at the Cardinals as a at home must I would almost say sweep of a series, but you have to win it. But it's like they do kind of control their own destiny to a degree, same as the Guardians. I mean, again, 3 games against the Mets, 3 games against the Padres, 4 games against the Cubs. Those are the 3 teams ahead of them in the wild card standings. Like you got to take care of business in those 3 series, and that's going to make or break their season.
Yeah, no, they're done. They're done. This just in, Corey Seager is having he's going to miss several weeks. Got an injury. Ooh.
Damn it, he just homered last night.
Yeah, abdominal pain. Recent days it got worse and required a procedure.
Wow, that blows.
Yes, their season's done. But I gotta go, big dog. I gotta get my little brother to fall ball practice.
Yeah, good little PK episode for us on a Thursday.
Little PK on a Thursday. But I'll holler at you, big dog. What is it? Strike 3.
Strike 3.
You're out.
We're out.